this is MJ. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is our first reaction vlog, which our topic would be focused on Boys Over Flowers. Anyways, I'm sure who watched this drama, Boys Over Flowers, from 2001 to 2022, for sure you're gonna be like excited to meet someone who knows this drama and who are really a fan of this drama just like me. So again, in this channel, I'm gonna be making some reaction video, not just Boys of Flowers but other Asian drama as well. And if you like this kind of topic, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe into this channel. Anyways, let's proceed. So that's it. Let's talk about Boys or Flowers. My thoughts about this drama is like, it's based on my experience watching this drama. It's also based on what I know about this drama. So yeah, just disclaimer, I'm not a professional when it comes to giving opinion. So I just hope that you bear with me if sometimes I didn't like explain it very well. Anyways, let's start. So everyone, this Boys or Flowers is actually based on a manga series, Japanese manga series, which was written by Yoko Kamiyo. Pretty popular in Japan back in the days, like in the 90s, and also they made a live action in Japanese version back in like 1995. I'm not sure, but it became popular, especially in the Philippines, in 2002, if I'm not mistaken. So back in 2001, there's a drama adapted to that manga, Boys Are Flowers, and in Taiwan they called it Meteor Garden. That was in 2001. So it was a big hit. Like, it's so popular, especially like in the international community. It was so popular back then, especially in the Philippines. I'm telling you, I was one of those who got crazy over F4. And I remember I was just 10 years old at that time. So imagine, that was like 20 years ago. So yeah, I'm 30 years old now, but I'm still crazy about F4. I was 10 years old and in 6th grade at that time. Everyone was talking about it. Like, also back in the day, F4 or the Meteor Garden cast didn't just stop in the drama, but they also became F4 like a band. They do some touring, some concerts and stuff like that. I remember buying those CDs and like listening it every day. And I don't know, I also remember watching it every afternoon around 4:30 p.m. because it was in 2002 or 2003 when it was aired in the Philippine TV. And everybody's just crazy about them. Like, boys at that time, like copying their hairstyle, their fashion style. I also remember my notebook at that time. Last few pages of my notebook, instead of copying notes from school, I wrote the lyrics of F4 songs. And every break time, I just open it and just try to read it or sing it, even though I don't understand because it was Chinese. So yeah, that was like one of the best things that ever happened to me back in the days. It was really a great memory. And I know those people who are like the same age of me, who knows F4, who knows Meteor Garden. I know that every time you hear their music or like every time you see their videos, maybe in YouTube or in Facebook, you're gonna like feel like missing them, bringing back the old times, because that's what I feel every time I see them. F4 story is like, for me, it's the best story ever. It just never grow old. Just imagine, it was written in the 1990s and still up to this day, people are still interested about the story of F4 and the story of Sunshine. We call it the female lead of the Taiwanese version. Her name is Shansai. And then back in 2005, another Japanese version came, which the title is hanayoridango. It was so popular in Japan. I'm just not sure if it's also popular international. Maybe some knows it, maybe I don't know. But it wasn't as popular in the Philippines, just like Meteor Garden. But in Japan, it's very, very popular. So the female lead in hanayoridango, its name is Tsukushi Makino. And because it's so popular, they made season 1, which there's like 12 episodes, and then season 2, and they also made like the movie of hanayoridango, which I think it's great because it really shows the journey, the love journey of Domyoji Tsukasa and Tsukushi Makino. Which, just like I told you, F4 story is like one of the best love story like anyone could have like ever know. Especially teenagers in millennials. Once they know the F4 story, for sure they're gonna be hooked with it. My thoughts about hanayoridango, it would be, I would say it's good. Maybe the Japanese version didn't left like big impact to my life because I saw first the Meteor Garden, that was a big international hit back in the days before hanayoridango. But I think if you compare the story or maybe the scenes, maybe the dialogues, maybe like, I don't know, fashion style, the cinematography, I think I would choose hanayoridango over Meteor Garden. But when it comes to F4, I would choose Meteor Garden. Because the F4, or like the hanayoridango F4, the only Japanese F4 that I follow at that time is Jun Matsumoto, which is very popular in Japan. He is a member of Arashi. Arashi is a boy band in Japan, so popular. So yeah, he's the only one I follow. And then of course Mao Inoue, the female lead of hanayoridango, one of my idol too, one of my Japanese idol too. So yeah, that's all I can say. Like, it didn't leave a great impact to me, the hanayoridango, but I still love it. And then let's go to 2009, the Korean version of Boys Over Flowers, which is Boys Over Flowers. Oh my god, Go Junpyo. It's the first time that I saw Go Jun. When Boys Over Flowers Korea aired in Philippine TV, I was like 18 years old at that time. 18 or 19. And again, I went crazy because of F4. And also, Korean F4 is like, they were all handsome, and everyone would agree with me about Go Junpyo, about Ijong, about Jiho and Woobin. And there is our female lead, which is Gumjanti. And it's like our day wouldn't be complete without watching that drama. Again, it's F4, so still very popular in Philippines also. So my thoughts about Korean Boys Over Flowers is that though I became crazy, it's quite good too. Although there are things that I didn't like, especially the female lead. I don't know about you, maybe you like her or like totally like her, but for me, there's something in her that it's kind of like off to me. When I was watching that, it's like their chemistry is kind of like not that strong enough. So that's only my concern at that time. But still, I love it because it's F4. Just like Meteor Garden, I also collected like a lot of stickers, a lot of postcards, anything that I could buy because I love F4. Downloading their songs and everything. For sure, many of you can relate, right? And then in 2018, there's a Chinese version of Meteor Garden, which still we call it Meteor Garden, which again became a hit, not just in China, Philippines, but also in other countries. Of course, it's a new version. It's way different from the Meteor Garden back in 2001, because in 2018 it was more like vibrant, and of course they're using a nice, like, their style is very nice, everything is nice, but still the story is kind of like the same. The flow of the story, it's just the same. It's a 42 episode drama, and my thoughts about it is, I'm so sorry, but for me, there's some problem that I experienced watching that drama. It didn't give me that strong vibes, like how I felt when I first watched Meteor Garden back in 2002. Chemistry is okay, and also the storyline is okay for me. It's just that a little bit too draggy because it's 42 episode. Correct me if I'm right, is it 42? Anyways, I know that it's like 40 plus episodes. Somehow, the chemistry is kind of off. It's not that strong for me. I know maybe some of you might not agree with me. Maybe you find Dylan Wang, the male lead, and Shinwei, the female lead, to be a good match. But for me, not that much. I think their chemistry is quite enough for the drama. Another problem that I experienced watching this drama is that the acting, mostly from the female lead. Anyways, the female lead of Meteor Garden Chinese version is already popular in the Philippines because she has this drama called A Love So Beautiful, which in Philippines that was like a big hit too. Many watch Meteor Garden because of Shinwei. They already know her, they love her, and when they saw Dylan Wang, which is very handsome, oh my god. Yeah, he's like the best, Dylan Wang in China, or in Chinese version of Meteor Garden, is like the most suitable one, portraying Dao Mingxi. Another thing that maybe I find it off is the F4 itself. Again, it wasn't that big, although they're handsome too. But nah, sorry. It just didn't left like that big an impact to me. I thought like it's just another remake of F4. They didn't change much. Maybe they just add a little bit of the romantic scenes. Especially there's a wedding scene in Meteor Garden Chinese version, which I thought is really good. But aside from that, it's fine. And many people just love it. For me, it's okay for me. I don't hate it. I just don't feel like it's big, like super. Like something that I would really keep memorabilia. So yeah, that's it. And now, from Thailand, a new version of F4, which is, oh my god. I never felt this feeling from watching the other episode after Meteor Garden 2001. Like literally, I ignored this F4 Thailand at first because I thought this is just going to be another remake of F4. There's nothing new about it. They're just F4, and we know the story of F4. We know the plot. We know the lead, what she's gonna do about this, blah blah blah. And this F4 Thailand is going to be 16 episodes. So for me, it's when I knew about this, I thought, oh, it's going to be a short version of F4 because usually F4 story goes from like 20 more episodes. Korea has 24 episodes, and then Chinese version has like 40 plus episode. Hanayoridango, if you combine season 1, 2 and the movie, it's gonna be like more 20 episode. And then Meteor Garden in 2001, it's like so long. Season 1 is like more 30 episode, and then season 2 is another 30 something episode. Correct me if I'm wrong, just comment in the comment section below. I don't know if they're going to make season 2 after this 16 episode, but I'm telling you, this is highly recommended. I never thought that I'm going to fall in love with this remake. The casting is so good. They choose the perfect F4. Female lead is so I'm telling you, like I'm going to cry. Because like literally I didn't feel like this before. Like watching those hanayoridango in Korean version and Chinese version, like I feel like I didn't feel anything. Like it's not that big for me, but it's still good. I didn't hate it. I went crazy for that remake too, but not this kind of feeling. Like I just really love F4 Thailand. Everything is great. Everything is like from the casting to the acting to the cinematography to the styling to the story. It's just so great. It's so amazing. Like it's not something that they just copy from the other remakes. F4 Thailand made this F4 their own. It's a very well thought remake. It's not something that they just pick from the other remakes. You can never hate anyone in this drama. You can never find fault in this drama. The dialogue is so good. It's more mature than the previous remake. No one is left out in this version. And right now, we are already in 13 episode, and last night, which is the episode 13 of it, that was the most, or like, the best episode ever. Like everyone in Twitter is talking about it, and when it was aired last night, like when I opened my Twitter, like everybody went crazy. It's just for me, just see it for yourself. Just like what I said, I ignored it at first. Telling you, I ignored it at first, but when I give it a go, Saturday became my favorite day of the week. It's just so good. Anyways, let me tell you this. In our next reaction vlog, I'm gonna be more talking about F4 Thailand. What are the things that I like about them, and we're gonna talk about more on their backgrounds as actors and actresses. Right now, all I can say is just please give it a try, because just like what I said, I've never felt this good after watching an F4 story in my life. After Meteor Garden, which was aired in 2001, and just now in 2002, how many years already, I fell in love again. It's all I can say. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and for more reaction videos, especially our next vlog, which is we'll talk about more about F4. Please stay tuned on that. Thank you so much for watching, and please support this channel by liking it, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to also hit the notification bell for you to be notified when a new video comes out. Bye!